Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today I think it's our last video on this deck that I personally really love. Yeah. EDH Warrior. Yeah, it's the last day on this for now. Again, now that I'm in more to playing meme decks and I care less about this number right here, be prepared to see more of these type of decks, or maybe some of these in the future, who knows. With that being said though, I would like you guys to leave down below what type of decks you want to see, what type of decks you think could have a cool concept behind them, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this deck we built because I wanted to play a deck that would just fuck aggro. So this is what we came up with. So, like, if you have ideas like that, right, that could also be something cool. Like, I was kind of also thinking of making, like, an anti-combo Warlock if the meta ever slows down to a combo meta. But anyways, we'll have to see. With that being said, though, let's hop right into the first game. Right, guys? I'll see y'all there. Okay, Odd Pally. Okay. I'll fuck with this. I fuck with this. Fuck it, YOLO. Here we're hoping to draw Warpath, or Bladestorm, or Frightened Flunky, Minefield, Town Crier, Sword and Board, into the Fray. I also just noticed the deck tracker is being a fucking twat. I wish there's a reset button, but there is sadly not. And I got an error message, I think, trying to launch it. That sucks. Okay, that's a good draw. Hopefully it comes back soon. Deck tracker. Okay, it's launching. Okay. Okay. I actually have a minion that gets buffed here, which is really nice. Normally I don't actually have a minion that gets buffed, and this is the best one. Like, there's this one, and then there's Amalgam and Scrap Golem that are the best ones to buff by far. This hand is looking fairly decent, actually. Tar Creeper's gonna be really solid next turn. Best draw would honestly be, I want to say Circus Amalgam, because it gives us a 4-drop, right? So we can go 3, 4, 5. But I'd be fine also with, like, Zephrys, a board wipe, Warpath, Minefield. Minefield here I'd be super okay with. I saw Minefield instead of the Tar Creeper. Right, and Flunky. Tar Creeper is slightly better here. If he buffs everything by +2/+2, it still eats this. So this, I find it's like worth it, kinda. That's not good. If he's trading all that into this, I'm extremely okay with that. Interesting play. I was really hoping for another 2-drop, but I'll take the A-bomb. A-bomb's also not the worst card on the planet, right? That's how I see it. If you plus everything with +2, it's hit. He's left with a 1/1 D shield. That's fine. I think I slam this next turn and I kill this. I think that's the right play. Depending on what I draw, of course. Let's trade all your dudes into it, or this. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I take 3 here. Reno's an insane draw, actually. Okay. That's really big. The fact that this is a 6/5 is really insane. By the way, I hope y'all have a drink. I currently got me a vodka lemonade. You know. So, yeah. That's fine. That's a perfect eat. No, I just have to slam this now. Next turn is Dillo, though. I don't want to risk just tanking 11 to the dome. And this way, also, this has a higher chance of surviving. Okay. We have, to be fair, we still have 4 minions, so this is +8, +8. Jeez, yes, the number, second one? The fuck? Oh, this is gonna eat the hit from that, but that's fine. It's fine because we have so many buffs, like, so many of these minions just got buffed. This most likely trades here. If he doesn't play a Quartermaster here, we're just slamming Drake. If he does play a Quartermaster after this, we mostly, yeah, okay, well he can't, so he has to kill us, or else we just Zephrys, kill that, and then we win the game. Because Zephrys would get us Chaos Nova, which wipes. And we gotta keep Dillo. I love Dillo. This card's so cool. But there's almost a 100% chance that this is hitting this. There's no way he's leaving this up for a turn. Actually, 0 way. And even if he does buff it, it still dies to this, which is interesting. He's actually trying to wipe without using this. Yes, he can, but that's like super greedy in my opinion. I feel like that's just super greeds. It's either this or Zephrys. I guess Zephrys is actually slightly better here. I was about to say, this is actually not good because this doesn't kill it. Okay. Yeah, I just remembered that this is most likely a Oh My Yogg, which means that this wouldn't wipe. Okay, well this, I mean, still fine. Sword and Board is an insane draw at any point now with this hand. The reason it's such a good draw is because I can test for like Oh My Yogg or whatever with this. And then I can slam this, which would be really nice. So it's hit, hero power. Speak 2. Bladestorm is also really good here. This kind of sucks because if he buffs all those, I'm on a little bit of a hard spot, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's not good for me. I feel like he's had just the perfect hand this entire fucking game, and it's kind of tilting. The fact that I can't kill this is also really bad. Any piece of removal at this point would be huge. What do I play if I draw it? Are there cards I can't play if I draw them? Brawl? That's the first time I've seen that card in that deck in a long time. I think this is just the play and I kill that. Oh, I should have played this first. That's actually a big mistake. I'd still be at 30. Yeah. I have one more minion I need to play. I think it's most likely be the ABOB. Jesus Christ. Second Holmes. Okay. So Oh, it's actually a never surrender. I was honestly not expecting that. Okay. If that was a never surrender, that means my guess he's holding another never surrender. That's why he hasn't played either of these cards. This is actually be kind of big because he has to hit with everything here. So he's gonna have 3 1/1s left. I can deal with that. But also, like, I can draw, like, there's some really good minis left to draw my deck. N'Zoth be huge. Warpath is huge. Bladestorm is huge. Kargath is huge. Kargath is actually not that huge, but it's still, like, a solid card. Okay, remember I said Kargath is not that huge? I fucking lied. Kargath was an insane top deck here. And we can punch him in the face, because why the fuck not? Okay, so we have one board wipe here. Bash plus Lord Barov is one board wipe. Almost. Brawl is another one, even if his minions have D-Shield. He has 6 cards left to kill us. My guess is another Never Surrender, another Divine Favor. Most likely another Corridor Creeper, another Warhorse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's actually possibly no other secret, and it's just he's not playing the Epic in his list. That's the card he's missing that's tripping me out. Quartermaster. There's no Quartermaster in this list. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that, but I don't like it if yeah. Anyways, with that being said though, let's hop into the next game. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Another warrior. This is an interesting matchup. I have not played too much of this one. My guess is it's pirate. Right? If I had to take a wild guess, is that it would be pirate. Into the Fray with this hand, by the way, is broken. Are we hitting the first person playing our deck on ladder? That'd be fucked. This hand is actually broken. Like, actually an insane hand. That's 5 quest completion by turn 5 or turn 6. We can actually play relatively greedily here. I would rather play this than the other minions there. I have Creeper into Coin Ringmaster, I think is the right play. That's fine. Creeper will deal with that. This is actually one of the best draws I think I've ever had with this deck. Against an aggro deck, this hand, forget it, they fucking concede. I have this or this on 4, and I have this on 5 now. Or I can even coin this out on 4. It was like, this kind of wants to be hit with Armagedillo or Into the Fray or things like that. So like I'm perfectly fine with holding on to this for a little bit longer. Force a removal spell here. If he's removing a Tar Creeper, I feel like I'm in the lead. Ooh, that's also another pretty okay draw. I didn't draw Zilliax. Fuck. But I did draw a second Sword Eater. Which means I don't have to play the one I discovered yet, so I can keep that kind of as a mystery. In this matchup, I feel like you kind of want to play, like, secrets. Like, you want to play secretly. If you don't have to show what you discovered, you don't show what you discovered. If you don't have to do certain plays, you don't do those plays. I'm fine with that. Always like that. Now I have board, he doesn't have board, he's forced to answer my board. I like being in this position where he's forced to play actively, where if he burns removal spells here, and I top deck Dillo, I'm chilling, because the odds of him having a second kill spell would be fairly low, and Dillo's plus +10 buff. Also, I want to complete this as fast as possible. Oh. Sticky Finger Value. The new one. So there's the greedy play here, and then there's the safe play. The greedy play is the shield slam, so I want to keep this up. I think that's actually right here. In this very specific scenario, the reason I say that play is correct, because our play next turn is Scrap Golem plus Bolster. Because since that's our play, we want to keep this up. If we leave the Sticky Fingers up, he hits, and then we lose this, and then this is only +2/+2. We want to play it next turn as just raw stats to try and force a brawl, or force something. If he's playing our deck, though, he's taken a very interesting approach to it with the Eater and the Cobalt. In my opinion, Warpath. Kargath. Well, that's an instant slam. +10/+10 in stats. I actually just instant slam here. I've not seen an instant slam fast in this one in a long time. It'd be really nice if he didn't have an answer to this, which I hope he doesn't. Hope he doesn't have like an execute or a chorus or something. New card, who this? It sucks that I have to play both of these here. Because now I need to draw a cheap minion in order to be able to do play quest next turn, but that should be fine. Because quest next turn is 5 mana. I kind of want to play aggro here, I'm not gonna lie. I also really want to draw Zephrys. Because if I slam Zephrys here, it's gonna get me mind control for this. Or like a silence, in which case I'm still happy. I was actually thinking of putting the next card in this deck, but I don't think you need the extra win con. Not when you have Zephrys as kind of a win con. Especially with like this, it's kind of broken. I was also thinking of putting like the 2-drop that refreshes your hero power once, so you can get like double hero powers, which is pretty dope. But yeah, that stays up, which is really nice. It's fine. I mean, it procs that, so I'm happy with that. Happy with this also as a top deck. There's no master. I mean, the more times we kill this, the better, right? Okay, that's fine. This is hitting here. Again, right now, punch him in the face, this is lethal. He's forced to hero power here. Fuck, that's actually so bad for us. Zephrys would be nice. I'll take that. This kind of forces him to hit with his weapon. Like, hit. If he doesn't have, like, another removal spell in hand, which he could have at this point, I don't fucking know. He's playing a very, very weird list. I don't like Rattlegore whatsoever. You get cucked by any deck playing Zephrys if they... I have never seen anybody play Highlander Warrior besides me. And I've queued into one now that I started playing this deck. Coincidence? I think fucking not. It has charge too. That's so bad for me. That was like the worst thing for him to actually get. I have no idea how the fuck to win this game now. Went through fatigue. The fact that my hero power is just better than his. I feel like I've used so much of my stuff at this point that it's gonna be near impossible to win. Look, it's simple. I just hit the 8/8. Or my thing insists on going face. Where it thinks face is the place at all time. The only advantage is I still have Zephrys, which means I can get Tyrion. To be fair, he got a really value card, but you know. The other thing is, later on in Fatigue, my hero power is better than his, right? Mine is, it's 6 health to change a turn in my favor. Because he would take 8. The problem is, I've played so many more cards than he has. 17. I have 15. And a lot of my cards left are not insane. Besides N'Zoth, which he has a Brawl to deal with. The rest of my cards are like not that great. The only advantage is that I'll be able to snipe his shit. And this card is on average not. There were 2 hero posts I didn't want to see. That being one of them. Of course. I have yet to hit this card with a single fireball and I've shot 3 at it. I swear, I'm fucking cursed when it comes to this hero power. I never hit what I want to hit, ever. It's fucking sucks. I feel bad because we're gonna lose this game with that insane opener we had. He split into Brawl. Oh, he gets Rattlegores back. That's dumb. I actually can't win here. What happens if you give them -1/-1? I presume, or you set their health to 1. I presume they don't just die when they come back, right? Presume so. Am I dead? Oh, I'm dead. Nice. You also like how my die insect hit the worst target again? I know I complained about that last video, but really? Again? Fucking 4 terrible hits in a row? Honestly, I had to get exactly Zephrys in order to deal with Rattlegore, and I didn't get Zephrys. Oh well. I guess next game. Okay, Priest. Well, this hand's terrible against Priest. I feel like, again, Priest is such a hard... Oh my god. Why? This hand is awful. I lose because of this hand. I'm blaming this hand if I lose. Or I get unlucky. One or the other. I mean, this hand is unlucky, right? By definition. Crier's not bad. If it's big, this is much worse than if it's Raza, I feel. Unless I get, again, if I get an insane draw, even against big, we're chilling, right? If I top deck Flunky here into Tar Creeper, into Circus, into Ringmaster, into Armagedillo, maybe in that case, I'm chilling. But anyways, this quest takes just forever to complete, which makes it a little bit hard to play, in my opinion. It's one of the reasons I want to cut it, is because it just takes forever to complete. If it was like 5 taunt minions, I could get more behind it, because then you're actually, it's feasible to get done in a reasonable amount of time. Okay, so it's Raza. But like now, this card draws 1 card in my deck. Actually, only 1. How am I supposed to win? If I draw Ringmaster now, I'm gonna be tilted. The card is useless. I won't draw anything that's not Ringmaster. Ooh, cornered Sentry. That's how you beat Big Priest, by the way. You get lucky on the reses and corner Sentry. I was hoping he wasn't going to trade there, so I could have taken 2 and poked that. But for now, I think I just play my shit on curve. Raza on curve? Really? Lore Keeper. So he has combo on curve. Can I beat combo on curve? Believe the answer is kind of no. He's playing Raza next turn for sure, which means he most likely doesn't hit here. Just save weapon in case he does do this hit. Which means I get insane value out of Bolster. Oh, he's not actually... Oh, that's true. He doesn't have Raza here. Fuck. I'm terrible at this game, apparently. I would have been... Oh my god, I'm so sad. I would have been in such a good position if I could Bolster there. Actually, mad insane position. I would have gotten so many buffs. Well, let's hope he doesn't have an answer for this 4-attack minion. So we know he has Scream, and we know he has... what's it called? Anduin in hand. And a Penflinger. That's all we know he has in hand. And we know he has Reno now. That's fine. This stays up, which is the important part. I summed that it forces the Scream. Do I actually want to force the Scream here? Am I okay with forcing Scream? That was too greedy. Fuck, I should have, I fucked up. I played that way too greedily. I didn't have to play that there, and I would just accepted the fact I lost this. But I threw this away for no reason. That was a fuck up on my part. Whoops. High roll? This would have hit here. I high rolled, but I got cucked. Oh, I forgot. Oh, and I played that right in... Oh my god, I'm not thinking anymore because I'm tilted. This hand had so much potential and I fucked it up. Like, I actually threw with this hand. To be fair, he had Lore Keeper on curve, so I can actually beat that deck if they have Lore Keeper on curve. Oh, well... Yeah, it's impossible for me to beat Lore Keeper on curve, by the way. Unless he continues not to just... If I was him, I slammed Anduin last turn and I killed me this turn. He could have taken the damage off that board easily. It was 10. What the fuck? What fuck to shenanigans is this? There's no way he doesn't play Anduin, right? I think I just slammed that, hit that hero power. Hopefully I draw a small minion, like a small top minion. Optimal draw right now, I would say Fire Creeper. It's the worst draw on my deck. Glad you came. Yeah, I can't slam this until he's played Anduin. So, which is why I want to draw like a Tar Creeper, Circus Amalgam, Frightened Flunky, Cornered Sentry. I would have slammed any of those. Like, just slammed. Play your Anduin. His draw was actually insane. He's playing Geppetto in his deck, which to me doesn't make any sense, but what do I know? I can slam this for free this turn, hopefully. Hopefully this stays up, but I doubt it. Playing a 1 Kasaka spell? Please deal board that. 5/5? Oh, 4/5. Okay. You didn't hit the 1/1 that you had die, or the 2/1. No, you hit the 4/5. Doesn't change the fact I'm dead here. This doesn't change that at all. How do I die this time, boys? How the fuck do I die this time? Hero power, death, spawn. Actually, he can't even kill me this turn, I don't think. I don't think he has enough damage. Well, he's gradually getting up to enough damage, but that's for damn sure. Because he has that, it makes it so much harder to calculate how many cards he needs. So he needs... that was wrong to slam here, but it might just be me. Fuck me. I was really hoping that just went face. If that just went face, the advantage I had was he'd be super low, right? He was 8 lower. I would have just left his guy up. But I lost that 50-50, so now I lose the game. Well, I'm 1 damage off lethal. I'm 1 damage off lethal, and the card Zephrys is not lethal. Because I put 3 Raptors into my deck. I think in this scenario, depending what he does, I just slam this off here. It sucks I can't hero power with him, but punch him in the face for 12 and slam this off. Yeah. Can't kill me this turn with spawn. And he's played his Psychic Scream and he's played his Mass Hysteria now. So hopefully I don't think I'm dead here. I think it'd be very, very hard for him to kill me here. Based off the cards he'd have in hand. Even with spawn, he dies. You played Pollock on turn 4. You just so happen to have drawn Zephrys. Alright. That was the best Geppetto he could have ever hoped for. A card that shouldn't be in that deck hitting the only 2 good minions in his entire deck. I wish I was as skilled as him. Okay, but he's dead. It's okay, get fucked. I don't normally BM, but what the fuck you mean you have a divine hymn? You discovered a divine hymn. Interesting. I wish I was as skilled as him. Discovering divine hymn, drawing Zephrys, and Kazakis. If he didn't hit that Zephrys, he was not able to play this divine hymn, which means he would have died. To be fair, he might have only played that because I emoted, but hey, it's still obnoxious. In fact, I have 3 Rappers in my deck, which means I can't even play Slam Reno if I draw Reno, or Zephrys if I draw Zephrys. Is hyper tilting, by the way. Because if I could slam Reno here, and I punched him in the face for so much damage, I actually had a chance to come back. But the fact that I can't means I just lose, and it's really tilting. He also has the death. I wish I was that skilled. I'm gonna draw Reno here to add insult to injury, huh? Not Reno. Doesn't change the fact I'm dead here, 100%. I'm dead to hero power, spawn, hero power, penflinger, so I'm dead here. Didn't hit Zephrys, didn't hit Reno. Kinda sucks. This game was way too close. He RNG'd a Divine Hymn, he RNG'd the 1-mana Zephrys and the 1-mana Kazakus. I low rolled an 8 damage burst, hitting his 3/3. Yeah, he high rolled a Mind Blast where I was not necessarily dead there. He high rolled the 4/5 off the Kazakus potion. Legitimately, his deck is built terribly, and he won because he got insanely lucky. I should not be frustrated though. Again, Raza Priest and Highlander Control Warrior are not decks that my deck is meant to beat. My deck is meant to beat the Secret Mages, the Aggro Shamans, the Pirate Warriors, the Aggro Druids, and the Rogues of all varieties, basically. And that's what this deck is meant to beat. Just so happened we queued into 2 decks that are not those, which really fucking sucks. But what can you do? I mean, we still ended with this deck, I would say, at a fairly good rating. 20 and 13? Like, I'd take that. With any deck, I'd be happy with that. 7 games up. That's a 61% win rate. I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, especially a deck that's never been seen before. Like, there's nothing to reference this deck to, right? We did kind of throw it at the end there. I mean, out of our 13 losses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 come in the last 14 games. So before that, I mean, we were like doing really fucking good. Then we kind of dropped it, but whatever. I mean, shit happens is what I want to tie that down to. So yeah, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, rep the gang. I'll see you guys next time, where we're going to be streaming tomorrow night around 12-ish. I guess tonight. Basically, when this video comes out, the next 12 a.m. around to the 1 a.m. is when we're going to be streaming. I count it as Saturday, because for me it's still a Saturday. But yeah, anyways, with that being said, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, guys? Peace.